like yourself and me, just on the internet, people calling, people going there, people emailing. They are now having the district attorney look at it, and at most, they've now said this case is worth another review. Right? That's what they're saying at this point. That's 10, 15. Right? I understand that there's political sides to some of these institutions and courts and things like that. But for them to to make a finding of fact that a police department is engaging in racial bias means that there's an overwhelming amount of evidence. There's no oh, there was one or two incidences or something like that. No. So the reason why this reporter, and it does sound like he's playing up the race card a lot, right? Oh, it was a white guy who said it versus the white cop, and they went together to go get the black guy. But that is, in fact, what happened in this case. And I want to talk a little bit about the police feeling so charged, ready, and gun ho off this white guy saying that he was assaulted. Do I believe that they would have been as gun ho and ready if it was a black guy saying that he was assaulted by Tyrone? I don't think so. Okay. Um, Race is again, I'm part of the human race, but I'm just using this language that we all understand here. Let's say race or ethnicity is a part of this whole law enforcement dynamic here in these United States. And I'd be happy to discuss that fact with anyone who defers. It is. It always has been. It is now, and it's going to continue to be. Not necessarily in a negative way, but it's something that has to be acknowledged. It can't just be ignored and say, oh, well, it's a human or something of that nature. No. It's a black person, it's a white person. Now, fair enough. Today, there's a lot of disproportionate blacks or people of color who are doing a whole lot of the BS. I get it. I get it. Obviously, in this case, not only he missed the ball, and not only did he miss the ball, he missed horribly. A guy who's deaf, DEAF, it means he can't hear. All right, folks, it means he can't hear. For those who don't know, something that anybody can really account or plan for. Is there a racial bias element in law enforcement? Sure, absolutely. Particularly in a place like Phoenix and other areas. And you got to go in there knowing that, and you got to act accordingly. Don't ignore it. Don't assume that you'll be treated with humanity, decency, and all these things. Act accordingly. For the black men in particular that are out there, we have to act accordingly. We are not going to be treated the same. All right, that's the fact. That's not an opinion. There's a findings of fact that the DOJ has made about Phoenix, and rather the DOJ makes a finding of fact about it or not, I'm here to tell you that's the reality.